Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children, welcome to our online teaching academy, E-Kalaiva. Today we are going to see in this session, class 6, topic is water and its importance. Class 6 science, the topic name is water and its importance. See, how much water is available on the earth? You know very well water is very important. Without water, living beings cannot survive in the world. Is it or not? So, water is very important. So, this water, how much of water is available for our daily uses means it is very little amount of water only we can get for our daily uses. What are they? See, the earth, we know very well the earth is called the blue planet. Why it is called the blue planet means the 3/4 of earth is covered by the water. See, 3/4 of the water, 3/4, fourth of the surface of on our earth is covered by water. This is the reason the earth is called the blue planet. Okay, blue planet means water planet. So, but this water 3/4 of means mostly 97% of water is surrounded our earth, but this water is not used for us because they are not readily available water. Why? The reason means mostly this 97% of water is a salty water. So, salty water is not comfortable for our daily uses. For all the things we cannot use this salty water. Clear? See, very readily available water for us means it is very limited amount. So, 97% of the water is a salty water. What are the salty water forms? We can see that sea, oceans, and then lakes, salty lakes. These are all have on the earth is large amount. So the salty water is not useful us to use our daily needs. Then what? Then okay, 97% of water is there, but they are all salty. We cannot use means how much of water we can use. How they are used means see. Only 3% of water is available us. This total amount of water, only 3% is available on the earth is a fresh water. Only 3% is the fresh water. Even this 3% of the fresh water also locked in the ice caps or glaciers like that. So this also we can lift. We can lift means remaining is there. No, what is that? Only 0.03% of water only we can get readily available water. Clear? See, our earth is called blue planet. Blue planet means our earth's surface is covered 3/4 water. Okay, but 3/4 means 97% of water is surrounded by our earth. So remaining 3% is there. No, this 3% of water also not used us directly because the reason is this water also some of the few water, the total amount of water, some of them locked the form of the ice caps and glaciers. So we can get the readily available water is only 0.03%. Clear? So the sources of the fresh water we can say groundwater, river, lake, streams and rainfalls. So the fresh water, the sources of fresh water is groundwater, rivers, lakes and then rainfalls. From there only we can get the fresh water. This fresh water only we can use our all the purpose. See, I told that the amount of water covered in our earth. See here. See, this is the total amount of the water on the earth. Okay. This 97% of water is salty water. So remaining how much? The 3% of water is only present the fresh water. Okay, this fresh water only we can use for our all the things. Even this 3% of water also we cannot get directly. See, this 3% of water again we can divide it. How much means? See, 77% among this 3% also, if it be converted into 100 means only 77% of water is covered. They are locked like ice caps or glaciers like that. So remaining 22% is there. No, 23% of water is there. This 23% of water also 22% is locked underground water. Okay, so remaining 1% of water only we can get directly. They are only readily available water. The form of river, lakes and rainfall, that like only. So how much water we can get readily available? Only 1% of water is fresh and readily available water. Clear? Then water, uses of water. Uses of water. You know very well, all the living beings need water. Without water, living organism cannot survive. Is it or not? Because water is the most important transport material in the body, because they are only carrying, they are only maintaining the balance of the body and then transport of the nutrients. Everything is happen with the help of the water. So without water, living things cannot survive. So what are the uses of water means? The main purpose is water is used for that drinking. Main purpose is drinking. Apart from this, the water is used in many ways. How they means? The first one is most of the water is used in the agricultural field. So maximum amount of water is used for agriculture. Followed by this agriculture, second purpose of the water is industries. Industries also used a large amount of water. Then apart from this, we can say very small portion of our water only we are using our domestic needs. Very small amount of water only we are using. Domestic needs means like washing and then vessels, cloth washing, like these things as we are using. No, so it is the domestic uses. So compare then uses of water. First purpose is the agriculture purpose. Agriculture only needs large amount of water. Second one, industrial needs. Third one only the domestic needs, means our daily needs. Clear? We have to see one by one. See, first one is the agricultural uses of water. We know very well India is India based on their economic on the agriculture. India's economic is based on agriculture. See, agriculture is the economic in India. They depended. So this agriculture depend the seasonal rainfall for their crops. So farmers depend the water content for the rainfall. Suppose the rainfall is insufficient, mean the rainfall they cannot get the enough water from the rainfall, means they followed some other artificial methods. See, mostly they are depend their water for their crops or rainfall only. Suppose the rainfall is insufficient, means they followed some artificial methods. What are the artificial method means? We can say many things as irrigation method. It is called the irrigation. This irrigation, we can say many methods they are used. In the ancient people used to dig the wells and then get the water from the well. They use the animals for digging out the water like this. Nowadays we are using the pumps, motor pumps, sub pumps like the things. No. So when the rainfall is insufficient, means farmers are used the artificial water. What are they means? It is the irrigation. Irrigation means water for the irrigation source in rivers, lakes and then natural artificial reservoirs from the wells. Okay. See, I told that irrigation means watering the plants. Watering the plants is called the irrigation. This irrigation is the many types. One is the sprinkler irrigation, drip irrigation, like that. What is the irrigation means? They making a tube on the continue to the from the field. Okay, they making some small holes in the tube into directly into the root plant. If they give the water circular for there, means the root alone can get the small amount of the water. So this drip irrigation very useful to avoid the loss of the water. This is the irrigation method. The next one is the industrial uses. Industrial uses. We know that population is increasing. Population is increasing. So if the population is increasing, means what will be the need of the people also increasing. They need the basic needs. No, what is that? Food, water, and then living place. Everything will be they need to enough their life cycle. No, so the population will be increased means the needs also increasing. So they have to complete. They have to get the complete things. If they want to take the complete things, means the industries will be increased because they have to give the enough protection. No, so the industries will be increased there. These industries are using lot of the water for their production things. See, listen, the population is increased, so get the goods as the increase. Goods also will be increased for that population. So this leads the number of industries. The industries also use the water every day in industries. See, raw materials for heating, cooling, cleaning, and then the bottling plants. Industries are using for this purposes the water. What are they means? For heating. After that's the cooling, then cleaning work, and then bottling plants. Like for this purposes, industries are use the water. See, this is the industries bottling method. They are using while they purifying the water, the extra unwanted waters will be wasted there. So the large amount of the water is wasted in this industry field. Then next one is the domestic use or personal use. Domestic use means in our daily life we are using the water for many purposes. For example, bathing, drinking, afterwards cooking, and then washing our vessels and the clothes. These like things we are using the lot of the waters. So the water uses of waters we can say one is the agriculture, second one industrial use, third one is the domestic use. Compare then agriculture and industrial use, very low amount of water only used for our domestic uses. Clear? Domestic uses means our daily needs. What are the daily needs? Washing our things, cleaning our things, like this, bathing, drinking, cooking, like this process we are using water. This is domestic use. See, drinking of human beings, animals, as well as the cleaning purpose. For this purpose, in the domestic use, we are using the water. Then other uses. Apart from this, we can say that other uses of waters are, see, water is also used generating electricity. We know very well electricity generation water, the dams water, the running of water dams also used for the electricity generation. After that, it is called the hydroelectricity. It is called hydroelectricity. Then transport and then recreation purpose of water parks, swimming pools, and then boating, maintaining the cricket pitches like this, and then golf courses like these places they are using the lot amount of the water. What are they? Other uses of water. First one is the generating electricity. Generating electricity means hydroelectricity. Then transport purpose. Next one is the maintaining of the cricket ground. After that, the swimming pools, they are also using the lot of the water. And then maintaining the parks, that place is also using some other waters. This is the uses of some other water. See, next one is the did you know. Did you know means the percentage of water is present, is contained, how the percentage of water is contained in the human beings and some other things. See here, the percentage of water varies in living organism. What are they means? First one we can say human beings. You know that human body contains 60% of water. If their human beings body weight, the 60% of their body weight, it contains the water. Even that watermelon also contains the 90% of the water. Then tomato also containing 90% of water. Thank you children. To receive our online lesson, please press the subscribe button and will receive our latest updates. Thank you.